Ready, set, go. Time for the show. Joe Audio and my bro Paco. About to bring that laugh attack. Yeah, about that. Make you laugh out loud, cause this is where it's at.
This the best podcast that you'll ever hear. It's nice and comforting just for your ears. We got gimmicks and skits with limitless wits, making other podcasters just quit.
Yeah, what's up, everybody? It's the man that caught Paco, posted up and cut like a band-aid.
Yo, what up? It's your boy Joe Audio right here representing for Yeah About That, the podcast. Gene?
Meaning Dark Mark from Down Under, let it be known.
And Nando, if you can introduce yourself.
How's it going? This is Nando, little Nando in the house.
All right, and now we have our special guest, artist of the week, doing our listening party is BreadManP. Say what's up, Breadman.
What's up, y'all? It's BREAD in this motherfucker. Let's have some fun.
Yeah, for sure, man. You know, he's been kind enough to let us listen to some of his favorite tracks, and we're going to talk about them. You know what I'm saying? Why don't you go ahead and let people know where you're from and, you know, how long you've been doing it?
I reside in Tucson, Arizona. Been rapping for like 15, 20 years, I want to say. Doing everything I can to make it to the next level, always grinding, working. You know, my motto is, you know, positive energy brings positive results. And that's what I push. You know, my music's a lot about the street life, real life, relationships with women, having a good time, and everything in between. There's, you know, you might hear a song from me that's sounds like real New York rap. The next song will sound like it's straight from Atlanta, and the next song will sound like it's from LA. You know, my ear is all over the place. I listen to all types of music. I'm influenced by a lot of R&B, so that's in my music as well. You know, I might stop rapping and just start singing. You never know. So, that's me.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. And why don't you let the fans out there know, like, where they can find you on social media, YouTube, whatever you want to promote. Go ahead and let it be known.
Right. I'm super easy to find. All my social media, you can literally just Google BreadManP, and all my stuff will pop up. Everything's at BreadManP, from Twitter to Instagram, Facebook, and everything in between. If you want to follow me on Snapchat, that's the only one that's a little different. It's follow BreadManP, so still super simple. But again, if you forget, just Google BreadManP. I've got all that stuff linked up there. You'll see artists, information, and all that stuff in my music videos. I made it super easy for everybody that wants to be a fan.
That's what's up. That's what's up. All right. So let's go ahead and also let the other people that are going to be on the show grading some of these tracks go ahead and put out their socials out there. Let people know what's going on. So, Gene, go ahead and let us know where they can find you, your podcast, and go ahead and plug all that.
Thank you, Joe. As always, Dark Marks Podcast. Just Google us, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all streaming platforms available. Always a pleasure to be back. Thank you, BreadManP, for, you know, allowing me to be here to listen to your tracks. Honor. Looking forward to it. Thank you, Joe.
That's what's up. And Nando, why don't you go ahead and let them know where to find you at?
How y'all doing? This little Nando of NOTG Entertainment. You can always Google me Instagram at Miss_NOTG84. Me at NOTG Nando on Facebook. Twitter is at NOTG Nando as well. The Dab Rig Podcast at the Dab Rig on, you know, one coming soon. Appreciate y'all allowing on the show as well. Appreciate that.
Thank you for joining us. So what do you guys say we get into the first track? Why don't you go ahead and introduce the first track, BreadManP?
The first song is called Hood. It's not featured anybody, but I do shout out a lot of real hood dudes in Tucson. You know, showing the real blocks and the love, and it goes hard too. Check it out.
All right, here we go.
Shit made this.
In the hood, 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 hood. Yeah, I ran through the hood, 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 hood. Big hit me on the hood, 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 hood. I'm good in the hood, 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 hood. And my bitch staying hood. Look, this way it go down. This you don't know shit about. I'ma get $1 million moving to a penthouse. But you still buy me in the hood for the discounts. Niggas couldn't catch me if they could, boy, I bounce. Niggas ain't moving like they should, that's a disappointment. To be on the block with the blood big beast. On with the gangsters and the thugs out east. I'ma slide through on Dame Drew and Yacht B. You know you gon' cheat when you hang with the Chiefs. Shit is fucked up, but it's real. With my nigga JJ, he gon' throw up Sugar Hill. Cause he grew up in the hood, 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 hood. Yeah, I ran through the hood, 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 hood. Big hit me on the hood, 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 hood. I'm good in the hood, 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 hood. And my bitch staying coolin', right here where I'm supposed to be. Hanging out with Rooster B, learning who he used to be. Baby, I'm my daddy's son, but I'm so far from my family tree. Kicking it with a OG bullet, nigga, he a OG blood. Riding around with his pit bulls. Yo, bitch, been pulled, got fresh with E Fresh. Don't step on our sneakers. BreadMan call me Peter. Yo, bitch is a cheater, and she a dick eater. How you still gon' wife her up? I ain't into that type of stuff. Half my niggas drive Tonka trucks. Switch it ass when I honk at her. 24s on my Challenger, and she had a donkey right behind that monkey. Yeah, that booty chunky. You can only catch that in the hood, 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 hood. Yeah, I ran through the hood, 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 hood. Big hit me on the hood, 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 hood. I'm good in the hood, 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 hood. And my bitch stay in the hood. Catch me when I roll through. You know I'ma slide through. You know I'ma hold you down. You know I'ma show you how. This right here gon' slow you down. You know that the hood gon' bounce. Baby, can you turn around? Shake that ass for a hood nigga. Ooh. Yeah, she bad, but she good at it too. Fell in love with a hood rat. Ooh. But it happens every day in the hood. When you're living in the hood, 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 hood. Yeah, I ran through the hood, 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 hood.
Yeah. So that track right there was good. First track on the.
I'm just making sure I got it off.
Technical difficulty.
Yeah, I'm over here. I'm worried about playing.
Yeah. So anyway, that was track number 1, Hood. Why don't you go ahead and tell us a little bit about that track, BreadManP, and then we'll kind of all give our feedback on that track.
Yeah, it's pretty straightforward. It's a song about the hood. If you really pay attention, it's not really so much about, a bad or good thing about the hood. It's just like more of a realistic, like a realistic picture of what's really going on. It's not all just gang banging and, craziness. But, it's more of a well-rounded, we've all had a girlfriend that stay in the projects, So that's just how it goes, So that's basically what that song's about. And, we all aspire to leave the hood, but I don't think, we all want to leave it behind, if that's a correct explanation of that song.
Yeah, man. It makes sense. You know what I'm saying? There's always certain things you can find, like you said in the song. You know what I'm saying? That makes perfect sense. But it is flirting with death. Go ahead, Gene. Why don't you give us your thoughts on the track?
I liked it. I vibed to it definitely. The hook's great. Yeah, the hook is great with the beat there, the rhythm of it. It just puts you in a little trance. Yeah, it's nice, and it's a nice, very much an old school style to approach the lyrics. Yeah, but very much a new beat, and the two came together very, very well with that. I thought that was dope as well. Yeah, I liked it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On a scale of 1 to 5, what would you give?
Sorry, my bad.
Yeah.
I'll give it a 4. I'll give it a 4.
All right. That's strong going. First track.
Nando, why don't you give us your thoughts? Right as he's hitting it.
Yeah, man, I was feeling that. I could definitely relate. I understand where you're coming from 100%. Like you said, we all want to lead the hood when we grow up. You know what I'm saying? But it's always a part of that hood. But
right,
always something, man. When you riding through the hood, my nigga. Even when you out the hood, I mean, you go back to visit your homies. It's just get that love from your homies, the people on the block, man. So I mean, I give it a good 5. I was feeling that. I like that.
Yeah.
All right.
Nice.
All right, Paco.
Yeah, I give this a 5. Right off the bat, it's got good energy. You know what I'm saying? The hook is dope. The lyrics are dope too. You know what I'm saying? The way he's flowing, it got a good arrogant flow to it. You know what I'm saying? That's why I really vibe with that.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give it a 5, straight up and down. Go ahead, Jay. What do you think?
All right. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and I want to give it a 5, but I'm gonna give it a 4. And the only reason for that, like the hook is tight. It's very catchy. It catches your attention and demands you listen, kind of. And then obviously hood, you know what the song's about. So lyrics were really good. Kept the same message. Kept the whole song as a package was good. There were some parts in there as the mix. I felt maybe was like either a little bit loud or the levels were just changed dramatically from the vocals to the beat. It just not necessarily anything that took away from the track, but just being critical on a technical aspect. That was something that I heard in the mix. Other than that, the song itself is great. It just that little bit of a mix just kind of drew my attention, and for that, that's the only reason I'm gonna give it a 5.
I thought you said 4.
Or 4. Okay. Sorry, 4.
Come on, man.
Your audio, you got.
And plus, we're hearing it on this side. Through the stream, it may not come out as clear, but we hear like the first hit when it goes into the mixer and then out to you guys. So that's why it's a little more, I guess, present on our side.
Yeah. That's what's up, man. You guys want to get into the second track?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, great idea, Paco. So let's get into song number 2 here, which is called 2020 Vision.
Yeah. Yeah.
Palace, what you cooking?
Lamborghini with the doors on. I ain't mean to push her boat going. 30 stick only when it blows all the hold on. All that nigga ever really wanted was a Rolls Royce. Oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord. Better not cross me, nigga, I put it on some tour. Whip so goddamn big that it can't get a chauffeur. And my mama worked so damn hard, got nothing to show for it. And all that nigga ever really wanted was a Rolls Royce. Yeah, yeah. All I ever wanted was a Rolls Royce. Fuck that, I'm a boss. when I get the chance to. Fat boy super lit, looking like a candle. Thinking I'm on vacay, slipping in my sandals. Still keep an AK, Draco in my hand. Look, hold up, let me ball a minute. My hood shakes, but ain't no Harlem in it. War nigga, double park the Wraith at the V8. 2020, this year make you see straight. They just praying that I be safe. But I'ma act a fool like my B-Day. Little something for them crip niggas, same thing, but see they still trying to get a Wraith 100 on the E-way. Those I ain't mean to put your boat going. They stick only when it blows hard to hold on. All that nigga ever really wanted was a Rolls Royce. Oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord. Better not cross me, nigga, I put it on so. Whip so goddamn big that it came with a chauffeur. And my mama worked so damn hard, died nothing to show for it. And all that nigga ever really wanted was a Rolls Royce. Yeah. All I ever wanted was a Rolls Royce.
All right, 2020 Vision right there by BreadManP. So, Breadman, why don't you tell us a little bit about 2020 Vision?
2020 Vision was released on January 1st, 20. I just had this idea of doing something that's kind of just like no specific topic, but just like how I was feeling at the beginning of this year. Now, we all know the year got fucked up. That's how I was feeling. I recorded that song really the day before the New Year, so New Year's Eve. So, and that's how I was feeling at the time. There's no specific like reason why the song is called 2020 Vision. It was just like, we're going into 2020, I'm just started killing shit.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah. Now, do you feel the same way about 2020 as you felt at that time?
Oh,
hell no.
Yeah, man. That's tight. That's tight.
Lamborghini and it's all fucked up.
Yeah, man. It's crazy. It's like a Pinto or something. It's not good. Yeah, man. You should drop like a 2021 vision. Like every year, do like a kind of like a prediction of the year or how your vibe is for that year, just to kind of set like a mood or a tone for the year. Right. All right. So let's go ahead and get into some opinions on.
Okay, go ahead. G, you want to start it off?
Okay.
What's up?
G,
sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
20 things. All right.
Yeah, you do. It's okay though.
We good?
Yeah.
We're good. Yeah, go ahead.
Nice track. 2020, a year that will make you see straight, indeed, however you want to take that. Very smooth, but still very gangster, still hard, you know what I mean? And I like that. I definitely like that combination. And I'm asking the same question. Where's the Wraith at? Yeah, I don't have a Wraith either from 2020.
Right.
Really good. Real nice track. Out of 5 there, Joe. I'm going to give this a 4 again because it's consistent with both the quality levels of both tracks, production, your delivery. Yeah, we're both there. 4 again. Yeah.
All right. Nando. Yo, you still there, Nando? All right. He left useless. He loved the song. So once his signal comes back in, we'll go ahead and come back. Paco, you want to go ahead and go?
Yeah, man. This song is pretty dope, man. I love the vibe, man. How it starts off all nice and chill, and it got a chill vibe throughout the whole song. But you know, it got a good energy to it. You know what I'm saying? Like just the way you flow on the track is dope, man.
Yes.
You know, car so big, need a chauffeur. That's came with a chauffeur. That's dope right there. I love that line.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, wait, you're breaking up. Say that. I didn't hear what you said.
Oh, I said, you know, it just starts off real chill. Got that chill vibe, but still very powerful. You know what I'm saying? And
right.
I'm gonna go ahead and give it a 5, just because that's something I'd bump. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely.
It's wavy.
Yeah, for sure. And also shouts out in the chat room right now. We got Rachel and Ronnie in there saying what's up. So
What's up?
We acknowledge you. We saw.
What's up, Ronnie and Rachel?
Acknowledge.
You know, man, this is a good track. I really like this track. I'm gonna go with the. All right, Gene. I'm gonna go ahead and give this a 5. Like the vibe, the energy on the song. Like these are the types of songs I really like, especially when they're. I mean, maybe leaning towards R&B ish. Like I do tend to like those kind of songs a little bit more, especially when a rapper kind of harmonizes and borderline sings. Like those are the things that I like in some of my favorite artists do that. So that for me pretty much pushed it over to the top at 5. Great track, man. Like, you know, I know 2020 didn't turn out how we wanted it, but those are still good songs to reflect on, and like, you know, you kind of manifest what you think, and so hey, positive vibes, positive energy. It's all, you know, that's what you're gonna get.
What happened to Nando, man?
Oh man.
That's sad, man. But you know what? Hopefully he rejoins.
Yeah. If he comes back, we'll have him back on, and we'll just keep it pushing it. All right, so let's go ahead and get into track number 3. Track number 3 is titled "Ocean."
All right.
Run! It's gonna erupt!
When things heat way up out there,
Hold on, this is not it.
or in here.
Okay.
You know what? I don't pay for SoundCloud, so
I'm like, that is not my.
that was amazing. I've never heard that.
They play commercials on there, dude. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. Give it.
Well,
give
thank
it
you. I
5
think you
seconds.
just put like $1 in my pocket.
Yeah, I'm gonna let the thing play, and then we're gonna go ahead and get.
All right. This Ocean?
B-R-E-A-D. Yeah.
Rock Legion.
Hold on, sorry. It went to the next track. This is Ocean.
Okay.
This is Ocean, everybody.
Sure
Waves.
Yeah.
Ocean.
Hey Nick, you going viral?
Yeah.
Accent made this.
Yeah, I'm here for the toast. I came in a boast. I came in a ghost. I ain't here for the jokes. I was straight for the throat. Got my foot in the dough. I wasn't the most. I flew over the ocean. Got your girl here soaking, feeling all the emotions. I'm losing my focus. As soon as she noticed, she knew it was sober. She couldn't stay sober. Mixed it with the cola, dipped into the yola. Look, I think that her mind just left. That motherfucker out of here. Argue till she out of breath. I ain't really getting no sleep. Nigga really haven't slept. Grab my keys and hit the streets. Tell my bitch to hit the sheets. I'll be back in 2 or 3. We gon' talk about you and me. I'ma show you ride or die, and you gon' learn to ride or deep. Classy like Mona Lisa. You gon' learn how to hold a piece. You perfect as far as I can see, but I cry for you like Jodeci. Y'all niggas bogus, that's so true. Just get in the ocean, I'ma float through. Let me get in oceans, I'ma skirt too. Pull up to the valley, throw my keys, I'm like, ooh, I'm here for the toast. I came in a boast, I came in a ghost. I ain't here for the jokes, I was straight for the throat. Got my foot in the dough. Y'all doing the most. I flew over the ocean. Got your girl here soaking, feeling all the emotions. I'm losing my focus. As soon as she noticed, she knew it was sober. She couldn't stay sober. Mixed it with the cola, dipped into the yola. Y'all know I'm drowning. Y'all know I'm drowning. Y'all know I'm drowning. Y'all know I'm drowning. Yeah, I'm a slave to the waves, surfing to the grave. We are not the same. You don't know the pain. I don't know nobody got a banging ass body like you. I ain't never met nobody make me feel like you do. No. Pull up to the club, I'm fucking it up. Big body on dubs. Hop out, I'm like, what? I'm here for the toast. I came in a boast. I came in a ghost. I ain't here for the jokes. I was straight for the throat. Got my foot in the dough. Y'all doing the most. I flew over the ocean. Got your girl here soaking, feeling all the emotions. I'm losing my focus. As soon as she noticed, she knew it was over. She couldn't stay sober. Mixed it with the cola, dipped into the Yola. Waves. I ain't here to play, but I know the game. I float away, I float away, I float away. I'm not the same. I know I changed for the fame. I'm on my way, I'm on my way, I'm on my way, I'm on my way. Yo, float. Look, I just bought a Chris Craft, floating on your bitch ass. Get your bitches ditch ass. I ain't never kiss ass, but she gon' learn how to. Cause her booty fatter, so I like to grab her. Titties from Malibu, booty from Atlanta. Step out with the polo boots, plus I got the jelly. I'm like, I'm here for the toast. I came in a boast, I came in a ghost. I ain't here for the jokes, I'm straight for the throat. Got my foot in the door. Y'all doing the most. I flew over the ocean.
Oh man, so you're a pilot? Oh, sorry. Yeah, let's go a little bit more about that.
Wow.
I agree with Leo. Leo, there on the chat. Do a chop and screw to this song, Renee.
Oh, sure. Yeah, I will.
Yeah, totally.
I'll definitely. You like screw the chop music, BreadManP?
Yeah, man, Texas was a big influence, man. Like,
yeah,
you can't if you was alive during that time, you couldn't escape that whole era. Like, yeah, I can hear that. I'm here for the toast.
Yeah.
The ocean.
All right, Paco, you gonna give it the screw and chop?
Yeah, if you allow me to, man, I'll screw and chop this song for you. See how you like it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Whatever y'all want to do, that's cool. I'm with it.
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah. So, what was your mindset for this one? I mean, it's obvious, but obviously, what's up with this song?
Man, I was feeling wavy, so I was like, I was like, I feel like there's certain things that I can do that other artists, not necessarily like around me or anything, or like not around me or not around me, can't really do. Like, I wanted to set myself apart from the same rap that I've been hearing other people around. So I'm like, I'm just gonna lean into this wave that I'm creating and just making my own lane. And so it's crazy to see like people around me actually trying to duplicate that sound. So it is influencing the artists that are connected to me as in music wise, and it feels good to know that I'm creating something that's influencing somebody.
Yeah.
But yes, that's all about the vibe. It's not about like trying to spit the hardest bars or like nothing like that. It's just a vibe. Like if it sounds good, I'm gonna put it on the song, and I'm gonna try to make it sound sonically the best I can make it sound coming out of my voice. Because I don't use no auto tune, none of that shit's all authentic. Yeah. I'm versatile.
And just to clarify, so that one part where it's kind of like a singing in a little bit higher octave, was that you?
Yes.
All right.
You just said that, but yeah.
No, I know. I need to hear it. Okay, Gene, same thing.
Pay attention, Jay.
I am paying attention. Okay, Gene, please proceed.
Yeah, BreadMan. It's great. It's great. Like as you're saying, like your style is new. It does have this R&B, even trap feel to it. I mean, no shade or disrespect with that, but with that flute you had coming through, but you worked it perfectly with the production, but with the lyrics as well. You don't rely on auto-tune. Yeah, you can spit a bar. You can have that laid back, just no nonsense, slow flow if you want as well. And and with R&B singing, It's not the greatest voice in the world, just being straight up. But with time and practice, when you bring that element into it as well, you'll leave everyone else in the dust with what you're doing. Yeah. So I think it's fantastic to hear that it's not mumble rap, it's not auto tune. You're not going on about lean constantly or anything like that. But it is a very new, fresh sound, and you've taken from the past really well. I really like it. I'm going to give this one a 5 there, Joe. Yeah.
All right.
Oh, wow.
Dope,
Man, 5.
Yeah, that's the first 5 from Gene. And
it is.
You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and say this is refreshing. You know what I'm saying? And you really do showcase your versatility on this one. But this is refreshing to hear instead of all the stuff that you're used to hearing. It doesn't follow the same pattern that a lot of songs have, like three verses and hooks. So dude, I'm gonna give it a 5 for the innovative nature of this track and also showcasing. Like Gene said, you don't got the best voice in the world, but when you sing, it feels authentic and genuine.
Yes.
So that gets that realness in, and you can actually feel it. Yes, so I can appreciate that. That's why it's a 5 for me. It's probably my favorite one we played all night.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Man, just to echo exactly what Gene was saying, what Paco was saying, like you could feel this song. I mean, you could feel like your vibe, your energy on this one. Like I say I've probably felt it the most on this one versus the other tracks. And I think that translates well to the listener. And when you get them feeling the vibe that you're on, like that's like that special moment with the artist and the end user, the listener, like for them to really appreciate and get the song, whether that's the vibe that they're looking for or not, that's kind of, everyone has their own opinion. But I definitely like this one. Especially for the fact that Gene was saying that not using auto-tune and then for you to sing. Those voices, you don't have to be classically trained to be a vocalist and sing and stuff. But like when it's your authentic voice, like I think it still sounds tight regardless of if it's like, really that, professional quality or not. And it looks like we might have Nando joining us again.
I heard him into the room, but I don't see him.
All right, here we go. We got Nando back.
What did you give that track, Joe?
Oh, I'll give it a 5.
Okay.
Straight 5.
What's up, Nando?
Welcome back.
Can you hear us?
Maybe.
Yo. All right. So it looks like the connection is kind of
technology,
right. Well, we'll go ahead and the signal's not too strong, so can you hear us? All right. So since we're live, we'll just keep moving, and hopefully he can hear the song. We're gonna move into track number 4, right, Paco?
Absolutely.
This track is called Ralph Lauren. And Paco's gonna press play.
Yeah, let's hope it's not a commercial. And if it is, I'm gonna commercial over like last time. All right.
Yeah. B-R-E-A-D. Yeah.
Broccoli.
That boy is Benny Hanna. Bring me that polo jacket from the back. Yeah, we going out. You want to drip? I'm gonna drip a little. Drip. Polo on my body. Yeah, I got the juice. Dripping all over your body. You know how I do. Baby, you know you fine. I just try to choose you. Baby, you know you fine. I just try to choose you. Baby, I'm gonna do what I gotta do. You know I'ma move, I gotta move. I tell you all the time, I ain't trying to lose you. It's just some hard time that we gotta go through. You know I'm a star, so I gotta shoot. You know I'm a ball even without a hoop. Pull up, I'm a dog, but without a roof. You know I go hard, fuck a auto-tune. You know I ain't lying when I say I choose you. You know I would die when I ride with you. Baby, when I slide, I'ma slide on you. You gon' only choose. I got on truths, yeah. Go on, blow the whistle. turn on when I hit slow. I didn't know that could go the way you went before, but I chose to. I let you get close to, way more than I'm supposed to. I'm hanging with lows too. Follow on my body, yeah, I got the juice. Dripping all over your body, you know how I do. Baby, you know you fine, I just try to choose you. Baby, you know you fine, I just try to choose you. Follow on my body, yeah, I got the juice. Dripping all over your body, you know how I do. Baby, you know you fine, I just try to choose you. Baby, you know you fine, I just try to choose you. Follow on my body, yeah, I got the juice. Dripping all over your body, you know how I do. Baby, you know you fine, I just try to choose you. Baby, you know you fine, I just try to choose you. Polo on my body, yeah, I got the juice. Dripping all over your body, you know how I do. Baby, you know you fine, I just try to choose you. Baby, you know you fine, I just try to choose you. Polo on my body, yeah, I got the juice. Dripping all over your body, you know how I do. Baby, you know you fine, I just try to choose you. Baby, you know you fine.
Yeah.
All right.
So,
I like those sound effects you put in there of the Windows, what was it, like Messenger or something.
That was my message.
My bad.
I should have put it on my phone so I wouldn't get those. But you know what? That was the Ralph Lauren commercial. I'm just
Are you sponsored now? Tell us a little bit about that track, Ralph Lauren.
Yeah, so that's the leading song off of my mixtape that's coming out December 5th. Some people did get it November 25th that pre-ordered. So it's probably like 100 and some copies out there floating around in the ether. So
yeah,
there's some people that got early, but the mixtape's called Drip, and every song listed is a particular brand that I kind of fuck with.
Okay. Yeah, that's cool because on the other album that we were looking at, the recipe, like all the tracks were like ingredients. Right. So is that kind of like a theme that you like to do with your albums?
It's not like super like it's not. I don't know if it's gonna continue like that or anything, but recipe was like the ingredients for, in my opinion, how to make a good album. Like all these different things. If you listen to it front to back, which I hope you guys do in your leisure, you'll notice that not all one sound. It's all different, total sounds, all meshed together to create this really good listening experience when you listen to it from beginning to end. This particular mixtape, and I gave that album out for free, but this particular mixtape is more just so it's no backpack rap. It's all just this new wave sound. So that's why the Drip, it ain't nothing but some style. It ain't, specifically the hardest lyrics or whatever. It's geared toward a particular audience. Likes that type of music, and that's what I found was like, okay, this is a big part of my fan base. They like this specific part of this specific style of songs I make. So I geared that towards them, and it did pretty well. A lot of people pre-order, and I'm really excited for when it drops on the 25th of December as well.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. I did listen through that the recipe album, and I was actually expecting like the ingredients, like maybe like towards the end of the track or something. You could say like how much of the ingredient to put with some baking instructions. But yeah, that's cool. I like those themed albums just because you kind of follow it,
All right. You're a fool, bro.
Yeah, I mean it's an observation. All right, so Dean, why don't you go ahead and let us know what you thought about this Ralph Lauren track?
Thank you for the breakdown. That makes perfect sense with this track, definitely. I was talking about, the whole lean thing before. Like, this is definitely for people on lean in the club as well. It's just got that. It would kill in the club, this track on, whatever substances you choose. Great. Your delivery's great again. But I've got to ask, who's doing do you have one major producer that you work with or a roster?
Right. So I found a guy on the internet. His name's Accent Beats, and I lease all my music through him. Uh, most of it, I would say about 1%. Now I do
Okay.
make my own beats, and I do use local people's beats and other times if I get the vibe. But it's just like every time I go to his page, it's like I find something new that I fuck with. So I'm just like, that's the first place I go to. If I don't find nothing there, then I'm like, all right, somebody send me something. But
yeah, okay,
that's true. It's a lot of songs I do make come from him.
Nice. Well, you've got a good ear as well because it matches your voice and the flow perfectly as well. I love the horn samples, and that one had that spooky jazzy vibe just a little bit mixed in with the ATL club, thing. Right. Yeah, real good. 4, definitely a 4. Yeah. Nice.
All right, Paco.
Yeah, what's up?
Would you like to state your official opinion on this Ralph Lauren track?
Yeah, this one was hard, man. I liked it. Nice and smooth. It got the arrogance that I love, man. When I listen to music, I love when the artist just doesn't care, got that arrogant feel. This one's smooth, man, and it does make you feel a little high, if you will. You know what I'm saying? Music does that for me. I feel, it put me into a nice little good mood, you know what I'm saying? And I'm going to give this one a 5, too. I have not been disappointed at all this evening with BreadManP's offerings.
Yes.
No doubt.
Yeah.
All right. So, Ralph Lauren. So, this track, yeah, man, all your tracks so far have been, like, really good. You can feel the vibe. Like, it's not nothing that comes off too, like, fake or fraudulent. Like, you can feel, like, the energy that you have on the tracks. And I mean, this is no exception to that. I definitely enjoyed it. I've said it before, but I like those R&B-ish type of rappers that can switch it up like that, and pretty much either sing their own hook or just kind of just keep flowing with the beat and just harmonize and just kind of just make it sound like a song versus or a put together like project type of deal. Like it all just kind of comes together versus just all right, let me just write this and then just make it like a rigid structure of 16 bars, 8-bar hook or whatever the case is. Like you actually create a full song versus just mechanically going through it. So that's what I enjoy about it.
I'm an artist. I'm not a rapper.
That's what's up. And that makes a big difference in your mentality of how you approach it because you can actually feel that and see that in your music. So that's what's up. I'm gonna give it a 5. I know I was a little long-winded and people were waiting.
Yeah,
but I gave it a 5.
No, that's fine. That's who you are. Okay, so
I know.
We're gonna go ahead and get into the final track. You know what I'm saying? This one right here is called Appetite. Let's hope it's not a commercial. Okay.
The SoundCloud wants their dough. All right.
I'm a dog for the satellites. Aiming for the moonlight. Aiming for the moonlight. But I put a motherfucking hole in your stomach. I leave you with an appetite. Think you running out of time. Ambulance is running lights. Yeah. Put a motherfucking hole in your stomach. You gon' duck, I'ma hit you in your just because you wear that badge, you think you matter more than us? Yeah, y'all scatter more than us. Lose your bladder more than us. And it's fuck them till I can meet a badge that I can trust. Whoa. They would say this out of line, but it happens all the time. Take a look at Columbine. Nigga, this the bottom line. The news tell you to fall in line, but I don't think it's about that time. Thinking we should press rewind. Y'all came out of yours, so I'm out of mine. They calling niggas crazy in the state of mind. But motherfucker, you don't think it's playing time. You sitting on a bench when it's game time. Nigga, you don't know shit, so don't say none. Cops killing colors unarmed, that's a homicide. Cops killing colors carrying, that's a homicide. Let a motherfucker run up in my domicile. No knock, no warrant, nigga, he won't leave my home alive. Way back like 92, when they had that fucking loot, I was just a baby. Before I could tie my shoes, they was going crazy. Then they had to call the troops. Yeah, I keep an AK, but I don't wear no fucking boots unless they Timbos. Don't play Nintendo, but I keep a stick though, and one for my bitch though. R.I.P. to Rodney King. Rest in peace to all the kings. Rest in peace, my mom, the queen. Love you more than anything. 6-shooter in her bell-bottom jeans. Also my tutor. Yeah, she taught me everything. Loser to mover, moving on to greater things. Grass green on the other side. Nigga, fuck the other side. Try me, that's a homicide. Try me for a chump, nigga. I'm a dumb for the satellites. Aiming for the moonlight. Aiming for the moonlight. But I put a motherfucking hole in your stomach. I leave you with an appetite. Think you running out of time. Ambulance is running lights. Put a motherfucking hole in your stomach. Dumb for the satellites. Aiming for the moonlight. Aiming for the moonlight. But I put a motherfucking hole in your stomach. I leave you with an appetite. Think you running out of time. Yeah. Ambulance is running lights. Look. Put a motherfucking hole in your black paint, dark tint. All you hear is gunshots. I must have turned Jamaican, cause all I see is blue clock. Rolling down the window slow, driving up and down the block. Turn left, turn right, looking for a mug shot. Popping out the sunroof, zero in the red dot. Thinking I'ma let it loose, looking for a headshot. Busting through the bubble goose, and I ain't even pull it out. Chicken head, mother goose, different kind of headshot. Shoot game, killing shit, closet full of dead stocks. Fresh off the dealership, headed to the ram shop. Big boy shit might put you in a headlock. One in the head and a finger on the trigger. Always keep a Glock and some chalk for your figure. Keep 100 rounds for these cold-blooded killers. White boys, mass shootings. Should've fucking known that if I was at that Wally World, his head getting rolled back. Cause I don't play that shit. You ain't the only one with a fucking AK, bitch. And I'm a badass motherfucking baby's kid. And I'ma slide on you niggas cause your aim ain't shit. And I hang with some niggas smoking grade A shit. And they'll bang on you niggas on some trade A shit. And when I catch you niggas, you be on that Mayday shit. Going down soon as my grip, leave my grip. And then I thump for the satellites. Then I thump for the satellites. I'm a thump for the satellites. Aiming for the moonlight. Aiming for the moonlight. But I put a motherfucking hole in your stomach. I leave you with an appetite. Think you running out of time. Ambulance is running lights. Put a motherfucking hole in your stomach. Dumb for the satellites. Aiming for the moonlight. Aiming for the moonlight. But I put a motherfucking hole in your stomach. I leave you with an appetite. Think you running out of time. Ambulance is running lights. Put a motherfucking hole in your stomach.
Okay, that was dope, man.
Yeah, man.
Man, yeah, that was that might be the winner of the night. Let's go ahead and get your background. Like, what was the inspiration on this track here, BreadManP?
This song is straightforward. It's about gun culture.
Yeah,
Culture. That's it. Up and down.
this is
Every
18,
part of
so
it. You know, the good, the bad, and the ugly. You know, I'm a gun advocate. I like my being able to protect myself and my family. It's not about like the hood version of the gun. You know, it's not really about that. But it's about being able to protect yourself and what comes with that. And what happens, you know, if we get that right, there's people that are gonna be fucking up doing stupid shit in the streets. because we have that right. So it's about that. That's it. Leave you with no appetite, shoot you in your stomach.
Man. Yeah, that's what's up, man. That was hard, man. Gene, what are your thoughts on this track, dog?
I mean, 5 out of 5. I mean, it's. I mean, like, down here in Australia, this is, it would be disrespectful if it could be anything but a 5. You know what I'm saying? I hear everything you're saying, and I agree with everything that you're saying. Track-wise, again, that laid-back, smooth sound, no harsh boom bap business going on, but the message you're putting across is hard AF. There is no, you know what you're saying. Everyone who listens knows what you are saying. Man, I mean, respect this track, absolutely. 5 out of 5, of course.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. Paco.
Yeah, 5 out of 5 for sure, man. This song is it, man. This is it's on point. Just nothing. The message is clear as day. You know what I'm saying? And it's put forth with so much feeling.
Yes.
It's impossible to listen to this and not be able to feel it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Well, that's a 5 right there, off top. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what Jay says. This is a 5.
I'm gonna say the same thing. I definitely it's a 5, man. Like this song, you could feel like that beat was like melodic or hypnotizing, mesmerizing. In a sense, like that, like those bell sounds, like it just kind of echoes and just kind of like just resonates in your mind. So like that really, like the beat alone, like gets you in a trance. And then your delivery on it, like Gene was saying, is so smooth on it. Like it's just in that laid back delivery, and even the message, everything was like on point. There was like no like slip ups on this at all. And extra points for the Jamaican impression while you're rapping. If you could rap and do an impression at the same time, I think that's even greater. So I really enjoyed the whole track. Deep. Everything was great on this track. 5 out of 5 without a doubt.
Yeah. I mean, like, man,
I didn't even think you would catch that. Yeah, the blood clot.
Yeah,
that's great. That's tough.
I mean, even just to flip it like that, because there's complexities in lyrics. People can use double meanings and all this stuff like that. To add a little extra like accent or whatever the case, that also is another level of skill. Like, someone could just write it out, but to actually say it out. I was kind of joking about, doing the impression, but it does add to it, and it's just that complexity that's so tight.
Yep.
All right. So, overall, let's go ahead and kind of give like our last thoughts on the album and favorite track out of the 5. So, Gene, I'll go ahead and name off the tracks one more time just so we recall. So, track number 1 was Hood. Track number 2 was 2020 Vision. Track 3 was Ocean. 4 was Ralph Lauren. And number 5 was Appetite. So of those 5, what were your favorite?
I just want to clarify. The only song on that list that's on the recipe is the last song, Appetite.
Yeah.
So if you guys do want to check out the recipe for real, I promise you, it's fire. The 1 through 15, I think it's something crazy like that.
Yeah,
and they're all different. It's crazy. But yeah, go ahead, my bad.
Yeah, no, definitely. That's the one I listened to, and that's definitely a good album. Great overall variety, good showing overall of your skill levels and flexibility on that, and then also like I said, the great recipe for a surprise item if you listen to the lyrics. So, Gene, what was your favorite track out of the 5 that we just played?
Favorite track was definitely a teaser to listen to the recipe, because it is Appetite, the last track, just because you didn't have to raise your volume to speak volumes with this track. And that's gangster, basically. That's skill. That is skill.
I'm still in that bar, by the way.
Yeah, that was amazing.
Yeah.
Overall, it's really dope stuff. Pleasure to listen to. Definitely going to check out your stuff and promote it through my own channels. Yes, You're dope. Not to fan out here, but yeah, dope shit, man. Dope shit. Yeah.
Thank you. Appreciate you. Add me on Facebook too.
Jake?
Oh, I go second?
Yeah, go.
Oh, okay.
See what you think.
This is a shock to me. No. I'm gonna say my favorite track was also Appetite. I mean, track number 5. And maybe because I did hear it before, but even if I didn't hear it before, like just like that vibe, that energy, that whole like hypnotizing sound, and just how far drawn into it. I think that was probably my favorite track. I liked all of them. I mean, easily each track as I was listening to them, kind of like I felt like, oh, this is my favorite track. Then the next one comes on, and oh, maybe this is my favorite, and it kind of escalated from there. Like, but ultimately, I would say Appetite's my favorite of the 5. All around great sounds. Definitely an artist that has the potential to go real far.
Agreed.
Yes.
Yes.
And Paco, let's have you bless us with your opinion.
Okay, well, you know what? I really like 2020 Vision, but Appetite has it all. It has everything in it. Okay. So I'm gonna just go with Appetite for my favorite track. If that's okay, Jay.
Yeah, no,
if you don't mind me expressing it.
Go ahead. I mean, if you want to copy everyone else, go for it.
I'm a follower.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
Ocean gets second place, in my opinion.
Oh yeah,
Ocean runner up.
Yeah, I had some other comments that were corny jokes that I wanted to say, but I elected not to say them. But
hey, man, you're learning. You're learning. You're slowly but surely learning.
People appreciate the joke at some point.
Yeah, no, I do appreciate them. I appreciate them.
Okay. So, man, this is definitely a great sample size for BreadManP. If you definitely want to check out his music, make sure you follow him on all social media platforms. BreadManP, pretty plain, simple, easy to find. And your music, where can they find your music at?
Follow him.
Well, yeah, I know if you follow him, but yeah, I mean, like where.
Look for music videos. If you videos, just check me out on YouTube. But really, if you want to get exclusive stuff as it drops, add me on Facebook. My real name on Facebook is Jeremy Loudon, but you can search BreadManP. I'll show up. Still see my profile. But where all my music kind of like sits is SoundCloud. So if you guys want, if anybody wants to go back and listen to like the growth on how like my music has gone, you would have to go to SoundCloud. That's where you'll get the recipe as well. Drip won't be released on any platforms. I'm actually emailing people that content. I didn't want it to have a presence online. I don't know why I felt this way. I just wanted to go back to those old days where you know how you would hear somebody play a song and you'd be like, hey, what is that? And they would have to give you that song for you to have that song.
Yeah.
You know the way to go and find it on the internet. I kind of wanted to have that vibe for this. And I don't know, it was just something just for my, like the supporters that are already here. But I will be dropping like snippets and stuff of that mixtape, but it's not going to go on the internet. So if you guys want, you got to come straight through me.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely buy that off of you as soon as we get off of here. But you know what? We're gonna take a little break. We're gonna come back. BreadManP has agreed to join us for the You Know What's Whack and the recommendation part of the show. But we'll be back in about 5 minutes. Okay.